Good morning, everyone. And what a morning it is.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for the follow. Hold on, Trevor. Thanks for the follow,
sorry.
Reptilian Samurai. First time chat, Larsider, Thomas, Newton. Thanks for the congratulations in the first time chat. First time chat, Paradoxin. How are we doing? Trevor, how are you doing? You answer first.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little jumpy there.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Chris and I were genuinely shocked when we woke up this morning. We wish that we got funded while we were conscious, but we were unconscious, sleeping. So yeah, we have quite a bit of catch up to do, but oh my god, thank you guys so much. We love you.
We really do love you. Like, the amount of... Okay, there were some negative emotions today, like stress and anxiety and being like, but that was completely overshadowed by the amount of positive energy that we received from just every direction all at once. Thank you for all the follows that are happening. I can't really read them all because my brain isn't really working 100% right now. Red Tree Man just finished streaming the demo. Awesome, I'm glad you were able to get it. Oh, thanks for all the follows that are going on right now. Thanks for the follows, Scalagris.
And Red Tree Man, did you like the demo? What are your thoughts about it? Go ahead and let us know ASAP.
Yeah.
Speaking of streamers, by the way, like that was, I don't know about you, Chris, but that was a surreal experience. Like watching all these awesome streamers like Hollow Boy, Gaijin, Relia, and others that we popped into.
Yeah, we really have to thank like so many people right now. I can't even because we just woke up. For those of you who don't know, actually we should introduce ourselves first because I think there's a lot of people. Sorry, this stream is a little bit all over the place, but we felt like we had to do it. We didn't really plan today to do this. Thank you for 32 viewers. We didn't plan to do this today, but we want to be celebrating with all the backers, all the people that have made this possible. And there are so many people to thank. Like Trevor mentioned, Gaijin Goomba, thank you so much. He's been a supporter of our game for a while now. He streamed it yesterday. How many of you guys caught that stream? I know there's a lot of questions, and we're going to get to the questions, but we need to thank, first and foremost, we need to thank everyone. So I hope you guys understand. Thank you, Gaijin. Thank you, Relia, you guys know who Relia is. He needs no introduction. He really helped out with promoting our game. And let's see. Okay, we've really got to thank Yacht Club Games.
Oh my god.
Yacht Club Games out of nowhere. Do you guys know who Yacht Club is? They are the devs of Shovel Knight. That's their most famous game, but they also have a Kickstarter right now.
Yeah, that was shocking. And apparently one of our Discord members gave him a shout out. So
yeah.
Thank you, Beta Hollow.
So Yacht Club Games is running an insanely successful Kickstarter right now. Look, they're at 487k. And in their first update, they have one update, and if you scroll to the bottom of their update, they shouted out Bo out of nowhere. Let's read this together. Yeah, and guys, sorry, I know you guys are chatting like crazy right now, but let's just get this intro out of the way. Oh, I totally forgot to introduce myself. Again, the stream is a little bit unorganized, but we're gonna go through this. We're gonna get through it. My name's Chris, and I'm the creative director of Bo. And to my right is...
I am Trevor. I'm the lead programmer of Bo.
Yeah, and we're half of the team. Moises Carmagro, our composer, who the music you're hearing right now is part of the Bo soundtrack. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, someone in the Discord said they knew Yacht Club Games, and that was Beta Hollow. We're still figuring out what happened. Like, there's so much stuff that happened while we were sleeping that we're still trying to figure out how our Kickstarter blew up. So let's read this real quick from from Yacht Club Games. We love our community on Kickstarter and want to spread the love to other cool, blossoming new projects. I love that they said blossoming, because I feel like that was a little shout out to Bo. If you're feeling extra supportive, check out Bo, a hand-drawn indie game based on Japanese folklore, which happened to launch on the same day as Mina the Hollower. We had no idea they were launching. That not only that, but it also got fully funded thanks to you guys. Thanks. The game looks and sounds gorgeous and would greatly appreciate spreading the love. So, real big thank you to Yacht Club right now. And Trevor, you said apparently Mongoose Rodeo also did something? The Crow Sworn devs.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh,
they gave us a comment.
Yeah, Crow Sworn also knows about our game and commented. I love Crow Sworn. I love those guys. I don't know them personally, but they seem like really nice dudes. Hey, Beta! So Beta Angel, I'm assuming is Beta Hollow, right? Can you confirm that? Can you explain what happened with this Mina shoutout in the chat? Let's read some of the chat right now. Yeah, the music is good. Moises, our composer, should be joining the stream at some point.
Oh, he's gotta be here.
Yeah. Oh, Mossbag gave us... I didn't even...
Mossbag?
Did Mossbag give us a shout out? I'm gonna cry. I love Mossbag. Oh my god, check it out, guys. Mossbag. I'm just learning about this right now. A Mossbag, who is like one of the most prominent Hollow Knight like lore. I don't know how you would describe him. He's just really into the lore of Hollow Knight. He makes a lot of cool YouTube videos. He tweeted, or quote tweeted, our Kickstarter. Check out the Kickstarter for this new Metroidvania game inspired by Hollow Knight and Japanese folklore. Sounds promising. We gotta... Oh my god. Oh, this is an incognito, but I need to retweet this right now. Trevor, do you want to read chat a little bit?
Oh yeah, of course. So, it looks like Moises is here. I'm here just doing something really quick before I could pay attention. Well, if some of you don't know, I can't... I'm sorry, Moises, I also can't pronounce your
Moishka.
stream.
I think it's Moishka, but you can
Moishka.
call him Moy or Moises.
So Moises is here. Feel free to spread the love to Moises as well. Also, Beta Hollow, or Beta Angel. Well, I had old DMs from chatting with some of the Yacht Club members, both on Twitter and on Discord, and I messaged them talking about Bo, and how I'd extremely appreciate it if they shouted out, if they liked what they saw. Well, good. Well, thank you so much.
Dude, Beta Hollow, thank you so much. Beta Hollow is one of our really active members in Discord and has just been supporting so much. So everyone, if you can say thank you to Beta Hollow in the chat, like, damn, they've done so much for our project.
And by the way, Beta Hollow is an absolutely brilliant programmer. Just for the record. He's he's just a brilliant person.
Yeah, and sorry guys, I'm on Twitter right now. I there's so many things going on.
Yeah, and I just got some DMs.
And my phone's about to die. What a day.
We're getting bombarded here on all sides.
Yeah, you guys have no idea. Like, I opened my inbox today. It just went nuts. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Dastard. It's things are flying from every direction. It's organized chaos. So let's get the Q&A ready soon. I promise we will answer questions. We just have to like address so many things before we get started.
Yeah, I'll read some more chat too. Spirit Buddy, what's the the Ralph emoji? I like that. Heard about this game from Relia's tweets. Oh, I think Mossbag is here.
Mossbag, are you in the house? Mossbag,
Yeah.
we just went. Look, I mean, you're on the screen right now. I went nuts. I learned about you retweeting like literally 2 minutes ago. I love you, dude. So it's insane that you were able to like. How did you find out about Bo? Like, I want to know the story. Everyone say what's up to Mossbag. Mossbag is legit. One of my favorite YouTubers. I haven't seen all your videos, but I've seen a lot of them. He does really deep dives into the lore of Hollow Knight, and I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Well, it says here that he heard about the game from Relia's tweets.
Oh, did he mention that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't even read the chat. I just saw your name Mossbag and my brain shut off because I was so excited. Hey, Squishy, thanks for the first time chat. Mossbag says, saw Royo's tweets about the game. Noticed you guys follow me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, we're not following you. I'm sorry. We'll follow you right now, live on stream. Oh, actually, we are following you. This is an incognito window. Of course we're following you. So this is an incognito window. I promise we're following. We love you, Mossbag. We love you so much. And we cannot wait for a possible deep dive into the lore of Bo, which we promise will be really rich and really cool. Oh, man.
These guys are nerding out so hard, and it's adorable. Angel. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Like, I don't get it called adorable enough, so. Okay. So, yeah, we've been going hard. That's correct, Spirit Buddy. Spirit Buddy is the newest mod. Well, Spirit Buddy's a mod in our stream on our Twitch, but he's also one of the mods in our Discord. He's actually the newest mod. Woo! And what is this tweet, Bowfrog?
Love the jumping mechanic in Bo with Red Tree. Yeah, thanks. We spent a lot of time tweaking that jump. Like a lot. Basically, everything that has to do with aerial movement, yeah, we just spent, I don't know, Chris, probably like months and months and months of tweaking and tweaking.
I have to interrupt you really quick. We literally just hit the stretch goal that I made like 2 minutes ago, like an hour ago. So we need to make a new one.
Let's get him.
This is really stressful, guys. I woke up this morning and I had to like update this graphic like way more than I was expecting to. But let's go over this real quick. Oh, so okay, we got funded at 35K. 45K was the Nintendo Switch port, which we blew past while we were asleep. Kurosawa mode, which, you know, we might change the name of that because of copyright stuff. But for now, Kurosawa mode, which if you play Ghost of Tsushima, is an overlay that you can add to the game that makes it emulate Kurosawa's aesthetic samurai movie style. So basically it's like a black and white film grainy overlay. And we actually posted some like a prototype of that on Twitter if you guys want to like sift through our Twitter. Mossbag says, excited to see how you craft the lore on top of staying close to Japanese folklore. Cool approach. Yeah, so how that's going to work is we're going to take some prominent stories from Japanese folklore and then kind of retroactively insert Bo into those stories. Oh, sorry. I need to change the music one time real quick. Just because it's starting to play non-Bo tracks, and we wanted to keep it up with the Bo music today.
I have been seeing a few chats about 2-player. Now, that's gonna give me an aneurysm. Although, if enough people, if enough people like want it, if it gets a lot of traction, and we might just have to look at that seriously.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
like just for full disclosure, that's stressing me out.
yeah, the
Looking at
two-player
two-player.
thing. I think a lot of people were to be excited about that, but it changes the game a lot. We never even considered that. But we're not gonna say no, like we'll never do that, but it's not in the cards right now. Guys, excuse me real quick. I have to pee. I'm like, I have too much energy right now. I'll be right back.
Wow, Chris is bouncing off the walls here. And yeah, Beta Angel, if you need help with the two-player, yes. But this also goes to because me and so Beta Angel, their Discord name is Beta Hollow, and we've been talking a lot about programming, and I feel bad when you say like, oh yeah, I can help you out with this, I can help you out with this, but like, yeah, with a two-player system though, that's a really new addition and a huge, like a huge commitment. So yeah, we'll just put that on hold, but Beta Hollow, Beta Angel, thank you so much. You nailed it. Boss rush mode is a pretty typical and easy to implement set. Yeah, boss rush mode, that's actually not a bad idea. I think in our previous stream, someone brought up the idea of boss rush mode.
Yeah, boss rush mode is definitely in the cards. It's definitely in the cards.
Yeah, and on my end, that's not too complicated to put in at all. Not like a two-player system.
I'm just catching up on chat here, so...
Yeah, we got a lot of chats.
Yeah, Moises, our composer, says there are more... Oh, we have just released 5. Oh, he's talking about the tracks. Okay, yeah, there are a ton of tracks. Moises has been really hard at work. There's so much music you guys haven't heard, and I promise they all slap. As Gen Z likes to say, they all slap. Slap you right across the face. Well, Moises, do you want to... Moises and I have been talking about possibly adding a new add-on to Kickstarter about music. Moises, do you want to talk a little bit about that in the chat? Like, we want to have the ability to kind of compose to work with some people to create a song. Even if you're not musical, you can kind of work with Moises to tell him like the vibe you want, maybe give him some inspirations of music that you really like, and work with him closely on like the melody and stuff like that. He's very amazing to work with. Like, he's so great. I can't sing Moises' praises enough. Okay, we're getting some highlighted messages here. Campaigns like Shovel Knight or the Hornet expansion, like Hollow Knight, would be epic, but a ton of work. Yeah. We have to be very careful, and I'm very cognizant of all the scope creep that might happen with like all these stretch goals. So we have to keep it very, very manageable. And to be honest, like I had some stretch goals ready, but I was planning on doing that today because I didn't expect it to blow up. So we kind of have to reorganize and reevaluate what we're doing here.
Yeah, and I'll just say too, like, another reason why Chris and I are so shocked is because by the time we went to bed, it seemed like that the funding was starting to level out a little bit. Like, it was starting to slow down. So we had like an expectation of like, okay, well, like Chris, he still has time to do the stretch goals. Like, it's not gonna go way over, like nothing crazy is gonna happen while we're sleeping. Of course, not what happened at all.
Like last night I had the thought, should I post the stretch goals before we reach goal? And just in case we might pass it overnight, people are gonna want to see that. But like, I just didn't expect Yeah, we didn't expect it, basically. Okay, so Bowfrog said we should check out the thread that Pangy made for stretch goals. That is something we are definitely going to do. Let's see what else. Anything should be done.
Would you guys say you were squid shocked?
Oh, we were squid shocked.
Absolutely.
We got shocked by that squid. A Cthulhu-sized squid just like dropped a lightning bolt on our heads. Sorry guys, there's a lot of like, this is the most viewers I've ever had. So there's a lot of chats, and I'm very sorry if we don't get to your chat, but we're doing our best here.
Congrats on the fun. I'm squid fried.
By the way, are we about to get more funded than Hollow Knight did? Are we on track to do that? Insane.
Yeah. You know, it's so crazy that Hollow Knight only got like 50,000.
Yeah, well, no
50K.
one really knew how... It was Team Cherry's first game, right? So no one really knew how insane it would be, so... And I don't know if they had like a marketing team. We don't have a marketing team either. Everything marketing is basically me, like 99% me. And I don't think they had a marketing team either at the time. Mossbag, some of the backer content has been pushed back into Silksong. That's right. They kind of, you know, Hornet, if you guys don't know, Hornet was supposed to be a second playable character in Hollow Knight, but they just decided to make a whole sequel. Which I think, and I don't know, maybe the backers are getting Silksong for free. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe Mossbag knows.
Red Tree Man. So I got to the end of the demo and it ended, and I was like, "Oh, I want more." Well, that's an excellent sign. Thank you. And also, what did you think of the batting system, the batter up? Because yeah, we just spent. I mean, we're still in the process of tweaking it and making it feel as good as possible. But if we could have your thoughts on that, then that'd be great.
So far the response has been great to the demos and the playthroughs, but we do realize that there are things that could be better. And we're learning more and more by watching these playthroughs, especially a few we've watched live, and that was an interesting thing because we don't usually watch people play it live. We watch playbacks with them narrating, but actually being able to participate, it's a really cool experience. We want to do a little bit of that more. Hey, Takala. I didn't say hi. Takala is one of our mods in our Discord and has just been amazing.
So, Red Tree Man, clarify more. So it's the mechanic where you grab the bug, or you can also grab the rocks that are thrown at you, and it's when the staff shapeshifts into a bat, and then you, bam. A lot of people call it the bash from Ori, but it's not. But
Palm, thank you for the first time chat. Congrats on the funding. Game looks awesome. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Probably everyone in here. Oh, Efox, or Xfox, Xfo. Is that how you pronounce it? Xfo. Check out his channel. He streamed the demo yesterday. It was really fun. We joined him for that. And he says, "Oh yeah, is there physical versions? Physical versions? You can check in our FAQ section on our Kickstarter. We didn't plan to do physical versions for Bo. In the future, we're absolutely 1000% open to it, but it wasn't planned for the Kickstarter at least. So we would love to do it, but just not during the Kickstarter or not anytime soon. I'm sorry, unless someone approaches us and like just takes it into their own hands. I'm not dealing with that right now. It's like there's too many things going on.
I got an interesting question here from Metro KG. Are beta testers allowed to stream it, or will it be closed eyes? Well, I'll answer your question in two parts. One, by beta testers, do you mean alpha testers right now? Because some people confuse the two. And also, when it comes to beta testing, that's something we haven't discussed yet, but that's on the, I doubt it. Because that version of the game, it's going to be so close to the release of the final version of the game that we'd probably be doing a disservice if we could allow everyone to beta test or to stream the beta test. That makes sense.
Yeah, thanks Trevor for answering that. Yeah, again, we're really behind on chats. Mossbag said Hollow Knight raised 57k Australian, which is about 40k USD. So we made more than Hollow Knight. By the way, I love you, Team Cherry. If you somehow see this video, you guys are the best. You guys inspired a whole generation of game devs. I mean, everyone knows how great Team Cherry is, and stop hating on Team Cherry for not releasing Silksong or like delaying the release of Silksong. Like, it'll come out and it'll be amazing. These guys are stressed as all hell, I guarantee you. It doesn't really help when you push them like that. Just show them love and support. Physical copies, yeah. Check the FAQ section about physical copies on our Kickstarter page. Is anyone working on some Bo fan art? I'd love to see some on Twitter. That's a good question, Spirit Buddy. We have a lot of great fan art so far, but we're about to get more because we're about to do a competition, and this is probably a good place as any to announce it. We're gonna do a fan art competition coming soon. I'll announce that on the Kickstarter updates and in the Discord. Can someone post the link to our Discord? Although I'm sure a lot of you are already in it. We will do 2 art contests. And I'll go into more detail about them later, but we got to catch up on chat now. Let's see.
Funny Tanuki Man confirmed for the Jumbo. So Chris, I don't know if you saw, but they were talking about a raccoon yokai yesterday on the Discord. So
right.
Just for fun, I posted a raccoon yokai picture, and then some people lost their.
Well, there will definitely be
shit.
Tanuki in the game. We'll have a Tanuki for sure.
So Jumbo, there you go. There's your answer.
Exfo
he's
says,
actually been bugging me. Sorry.
Reptilian Samurai says, my favorite aspect of Metroidvanias is an exploration. How much will Bo focus on exploration? Big time. If you play the demo, it doesn't really go into that much because it's a demo and we can't really. We tried to tease some exploration stuff that will be in the full game, but it just doesn't work for a demo. So there will be a lot of exploration. You'll feel like, oh, what's here? Is there a secret here? What's behind this wall? That's something we really liked in Hollow Knight, and I think was one of the features of Hollow Knight that made it so special, like stumbling across the path of pain randomly. Stuff like that just blew my mind. So that's kind of a design focus for us.
Red Tree Man, Trevor loved the bat mechanic, really smooth. Well, thank you. If you have any suggestions of how we could make it better, just the whole process of hitting the armapello, getting it in the air, holding it, batting it. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or any thoughts, comments about that.
Most Metroidvanias have very linear demos. Blasphemous was a straight line for its backer demo. Okay, that's good to hear. We're in good company with Blasphemous. And Crowsworn didn't even have a demo. Oh, we don't have a demo available to the public yet either. We gotta say that. For those of you asking about a demo, eventually, we have a lot of things we need to do. So it's not a high priority. A public demo. Right now, we're only releasing a demo to some certain streamers. Because we need to constrain the conditions a little bit. Having it just like out in the open and flying around unabated might not be the best move right now, so.
Yeah, and also, that's the beauty of having play testers, is that, you know, when you give them an alpha, because a lot of people forget too. I know you guys know this already, but a lot of people from the outside looking in on Bo, they look at the demo or they look at the streamers and they don't realize that it's an alpha. So there's still, like, almost everything is still subject to change. There's still a lot of lagging issues. The notorious loading screen that became a problem 2 weeks before launch. Yeah, so if we just make a public demo right now of the alpha, I think that would do us more of a disservice at the moment. Like Chris said, like it's something we haven't talked about in detail yet.
Dogstar Light says, are y'all planning to include an encyclopedia of sorts that explains the different yokai? Yes. And actually, Bofrog, who's spamming chat right now, one of our mods, made a hollow, not a hollow. Yeah, got me thinking about Hollow Knight too much in this chat. We have a wiki for Bo. Can you link the wiki again? I asked him to link this wiki every chat. You just should perpetually have it on your clipboard. There's a wiki, and there will be lore on there, and in our art book as well, we will have that kind of encyclopedic style. I don't know. I haven't made the art book yet, That's going to be a whole nother thing we got to deal with.
So, Reptilian Samurai, how did you all get started in game dev? Well, when it came to this game in particular, Chris started it first. This is Chris's baby for sure, and it became so Squid Shock Studios. It existed before Bo, but when Chris started to work on it, and then he started to tell me about it, I became immediately interested, and then it just became a Squid Shock Studios game.
Yeah, how did I get into game dev? Wow. Well, it's always been a dream of mine since I was young. I don't even remember what age exactly. But during COVID, I was like, what should I do with my life right now? Because I had just quit my job, kinda, and we both live in Thailand, and I'm really into travel photography. I don't know if you guys know my follow me on Instagram. Let me give you a quick plug on my Instagram. My Instagram is my name, Chris Stare.
Oh, Fox Phrase.
That's my Instagram. I just put it in. Yeah, I'm really into travel photography. So if you check out my page, you can actually see a lot of cool pictures I took from Japan, also a lot of places in Southeast Asia. So I was planning to do like a year-long trip, just doing travel photography. Thank you, Hollow Insomnia, for the follow. Just doing travel photography for a year, but we all know what happened. A very funny thing happened in 2019 where basically COVID hit and couldn't travel. So I was like, okay, what do I do when I'm stuck at home for a year? Let's try and check off one of the bucket lists and make this game that I've been thinking about making for years. So actually, I joined. Big shout out to Thomas Brush. Do you know who Thomas Brush is? He's the dev of Pinstripe and Neversong and other stuff. He had this full-time game dev course, and I assume a lot of people coming up now in the game dev community are somehow touched by Thomas Brush. Not physically, but spiritually.
Very interesting wording there.
And yeah, so his full-time game dev course is this is not an ad, but it helped me get Bo off the ground. I can say with full confidence that I would never have started working on Bo if it wasn't for Thomas Brush and his game course. Thank you so much, Thomas Brush. Let's catch up on chat here.
Blue Breeze, it must be insane to get funded so quickly and get support from so many big names. Yeah, it is insane. Especially waking up to it first thing in the morning. It's a surreal experience.
By the way, guys, if you guys want to check out the music that's playing right now, I mean, you guys already know about how great the music is, but it's SoundCloud here. It's linked on our Kickstarter page. Give me a sec, guys. I want to copy and paste this live thing here.
Bofrog, you should play Shovel Knight since Yacht Games backed you. Well,
yeah. Oh, you mean on stream? Well, we're doing Ori and we're doing we're doing Blind Forest and we're doing Will of the Wisps, and then after that, perhaps.
Thomas Newton was asking about the Switch version. Now that the goal is met, how will that be available to backers?
Guys, we're still figuring that out. It's gonna be an add-on. But oh no, sorry, it's not gonna be an add-on. We're still figuring it out. You will get it. Do not worry. And we'll make sure that you get it in such a way that you're happy with it. We're gonna listen to the community. Don't worry. Even if we lose a little bit of money, we're gonna do it. It's not about the money. It's about sorry about that. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about making people happy. That's it. Let me move this Kickstarter counter. Okay, there we go. Now we have the Kickstarter counter on the page, right below.
Paradoxing, quarantine is probably the only reason the game idea I've been having is in such depth. Yeah, you know, pros and cons. If it wasn't for the lockdowns, then Chris and I wouldn't have gone forward with Bo. I don't think Bo would have existed.
Absolutely
Or probably
not.
would have existed, or in some capacity. I don't know.
No, I don't think it would have. I would have been traveling and stuff. Maybe something would have happened later, but Bo would not exist without COVID. That sounds weird to say, but you know what we mean.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about stretch goals. I think we answered most of the questions. So I guess we'll open the Discord here. Give me a sec. God, there are so many messages in the Discord that I haven't read. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
By the way, if any of you aren't sure what Kurosawa mode is, it is beautiful. It's like actually Chris explained it earlier.
Yeah.
So never mind.
If you guys know Ghost of Tsushima, it's pretty much the same idea as their Kurosawa mode. You can just look up Kurosawa mode Ghost of Tsushima and get the idea. That was an idea that one of our Kickstarter, not our Kickstarter backers, but Discord members had pretty early on that I loved. God, how do I look at this thread? I'm going crazy. Guys, you have to understand that I'm like Discord illiterate. How do I open this thread?
I think the thread, it should be listed below the
It's not
the
for
chat
me.
name, right?
It's not for
Okay.
me.
Active threads.
I know
What
Peg-
about an active thread at the top?
Oh,
When you
am I
click
already
on
in
it,
the thread?
switch roles.
Oh, I was already in the thread. I just didn't realize it. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, are you in a thread called stretch goals? Question mark.
No, I'm in the bow discussion thread. You guys, like... yeah, I'm Discord illiterate.
So above the welcome chat, there should be.
Oh my god, thank you, Trevor.
Okay.
Thank you, Trevor. Woo!
All good.
So let's go back here.
Stretch goal suggestions. Tanuki Village, Jumbo. You got kind of an obsession there,
What's that?
in a good way, Jumbo, with the Tanuki.
Let's just make that like that. Stretch goal suggestions. Thank you, Penky, one of our newest mods, who's been with the project for a while. Speed run mode. Actually, that's something we had thought about before. Let's see. Fully animated cutscenes. That is something that's in the stretch goals, but it's pretty high up because animating is insanely expensive. Multiple endings, very good. Post-game content is also one of the higher stretch goals. Anything that's about adding more content is going to be higher up in the stretch goals. Whereas something like the Nintendo Switch port, which does take a lot of work, but it's not like we're making a new game from the ground up. More areas possibly. Yeah. That is, you know, if we get enough money, that's also in the cards, but we already have all the areas decided right now. Yeah, I did say I wanted one more area, but that's gonna be high up in the tiers, guys, or high up in the stretch goals. Keep an eye on chat, Trevor.
Yeah. Jumbo, anime cutscenes. Okay. What do you think about anime
yeah,
cutscenes?
Actually, I think we did an interview
that's
once.
That's pretty high.
We did an interview once of like doing an anime style intro. You know what I'm talking about, like where certain animes have they follow this kind of like formula of like this like metal music or like this J-rock music, and the camera like pans very cinematically and like shows the characters standing with the wind blowing and stuff. Like I would love to do something like that, but don't have the resources at the moment, but that would be pretty cool. I would love to have an animated part of our official trailer, which will come out at some point. Our official
system, mirror mode stretch goal.
What's mirror mode?
Like Inception.
Clarkatron, don't do speedrun mode. It's insanely hard. Do not bother. Okay, that's true. They'll do it on their own. That's actually very true. Good point. Thank you for the congrats, Flexi5.
Spear Buddy Ukulele did this thing where you can turn the game into N64 graphics, which I thought was awesome. Maybe you can do retro mode for bow. Okay.
Well, we'll do Kurosawa mode, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
My interest.
Expand the like Bowverse to more cultures. Yes, that is another scope creepy game content type thing. But that's definitely in the cards as well. And also, if we make $5 million in our Kickstarter, we're doing a N64 port, by the way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if we reach 100 million, every backer gets to make a boss. Oh, mirror. Yeah. Oh, Mario Kart.
I hope they add Thai and Nepal.
What's that? I hope they add Thai and Nepal for what? Oh, cultures. Okay.
Nepal.
Pogo yeah, bro, welcome. It's glad you made it.
Adding Thai culture. Hey, Pogo bro. Thai culture is fascinating.
Yeah, we love Thailand. That's why we chose to live here.
It's something like, yeah, in like Thai culture and Thai folklore, it's something that Chris and I just naturally talk about at times, just personally. It's just a fascinating culture. Love to explore it. Not sure about bow though, because that is scope creep. But who knows? You know, if it's that would be a pretty high stretch goal.
Jumbo in the Discord said maybe a voice acting stretch goal. Is that something you guys be interested in? That has not been something that I've personally be interested in, but if enough people like it, we'll do it. Little grunts and mumbles when character starts talking brings lots of life into the game. So what we do right now with the sound effects for the dialogue is each character, depending on their status or their species, will have a different Japanese instrument, or actually just East Asian instrument attached to their voice, and we'll have different melodic lines that kind of convey an emotion of what they're speaking about. It's implemented a little bit in Bow, but it's going to be a little bit more complex when it eventually releases. It's already implemented in the demo. Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh, Spear Buddy got a huge text. Oh, when I completed Okami, there's like some extra content where you look at video trailers, images. There was this huge scroll that plays the characters' names in the game. I was wondering if that was something that you'd consider. Have a scroll unlockable that displays all the events that occurred in the story. Sure, I guess.
Zuzi on Discord said it might be a weird one, but maybe modding stage building tools for people who make their own levels and such. I would actually love that.
Yeah, and I'll be talking to Beta Hollow, or Beta Angel about modding. Too.
Yeah, actually, behind the scenes, Trevor and I have been perhaps thinking about doing this, because this kind of like really elevates the game in a more community-driven way. And Bo's gonna be a platformer, and Bo's all about. Bo already feels really good to move, and I just really want to see what the community can do. That's one of the most exciting parts about building a community and making a game. Probably a big reach for this, but maybe co-op. Yeah. Sorry, Fandros. That's not something that we'll do unless we get a huge team and enough people really want it. Maybe a 2-player. Nope.
Takala, mod communities keep games alive.
Yes, that's true. I mean, communities in general, but mod communities are something. Those guys are on like the next level of like dedication to a game. The speedrunning community also is awesome too. We really love the speedrunning communities. I fall asleep to GDQ videos daily. It's really nerdy, but they help me fall asleep, and not because they're boring, but because there's something hypnotic about them.
Yeah, speedrunning, that's something that we really want to tap into. For sure. Nightly Bowfrog, the controls are fantastic, very immersive and plays. It feels great to go play as. Oh, I love Bow, it's so fun to play. Oh, yeah, that was connecting to your other chat, sorry. Yeah, there's so much coming in, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, so this right here at the bottom is we were just talking about. Beta Hollow said, Trevor and I have been talking about modding. I've been offering various different ways to implement modding support. Yeah, so Beta Hollow is potentially going to work with us on the modding thing, which I personally know zero about, if I'm being honest. So we would definitely need help from people on that.
I think I missed it, but will we now be able to ask for the Switch version when we choose which reward we want?
Yes, don't worry, guys, don't worry about that. We're gonna address that right after this. If you want the Switch version over the PC version, you will get the Switch version over the PC version. And please help me, because that question is being asked like so much. So obviously you're gonna get what you paid for. I promise you. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to the just chatting.
It's gonna be wild to see like people mod Bow.
Yeah, all the mods
really
for Hollow Knight are super impressive. I know there's like tons of them. Like the room randomizer.
Bow mod where
I'm gonna pee again, guys. Be right back.
As one of those lantern yokais the entire time. That would be, I don't even know how that would look. Eat people with your giant tongue. Yeah, or you could do something like Kirby, suck them in. There's definitely going to be an Okami mod for the game. Oh my god. If there is an Okami mod, that would basically complete Bow. It would just complete it. It makes total sense to do that. Alright. That would work because there's multiple lanterns, so that could fit the Kirby element. Yeah, of course. Honestly, that's the first thing that came to my mind when you said that was Kirby. Because otherwise, I don't know, like would the lantern have the bow staff too? Or like would it just like punch with its little microscopic hands? I don't. Does it even have hands? I don't think it has hands actually. I really want to try a Spectre Knight mod over bow. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'm back.
He's back, the one and only.
So let's get a poll going here. Let's get a poll going for the stretch goals because I already need to do a new stretch goal. I know I sound unenthusiastic, but that's just because like, oh, I have so much stuff I need to do, and I'm just like, I'm a little bit drowning here today. Like, I wish we were on American time right now because I don't know, it gets complicated when we're like a day ahead of you guys. Let's see. Stretch goals poll. So Trevor, can you read chat, and can everyone like tell me again what we're adding, or what were some of the best ideas?
Wait, so when you mean read chat, do you mean the Twitch or Discord?
Twitch.
Specifically.
Because I'm asking them to shout out right now.
Okay, gotcha. You could do a Tiger Lily Tentai Hana. White is like the pure. Oh, okay. Oh, I think that was two different things.
I'm scrubbing Discord right now so you can look there. More areas? No. Boss rush.
Okay.
That's a little
Mirror
bit higher
mode.
though.
They say user system mirror mode, flip the world like Mario Kart.
That's a little bit scope creepy. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to find the next stretch goal. I want to make a stretch goal that is not too scope creepy. Thank you, Pinko Fish. Not too scope creepy. So the next one I think will be for 50k. Well, it would depend on what it is. I'd have to like quickly think about what that would be and work out those numbers. But I just want the next one to be one that people are more excited about. And let me actually, it's not like I didn't plan for this at all. Let me read you guys what I had been writing up here. It's not like I didn't plan for this at all, but I just didn't plan for it to happen this soon, and that's why I'm like scrambling. Stretch goals. So some things I had here.
A bow instruction book manual.
Those are kind of cool.
Yeah. Some kind of alternate costume. Oh yeah. Cosmetics, costumes.
So some of the goals we have are team expansion as well. That'll allow us to hire some people. Wow, all of the stretch goals I wrote here like are very high because they were all. I was honestly, guys, I was thinking, okay, we'll make goal for sure. Don't know how long it's gonna take, but you know, it could take the full 30 days to make goal. So I got caught with my pants down a little bit here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. With the stretch goals.
Nightly Bowfrog, this is what you get for making a great game, Chris and Trevor. Yeah, it's what we get, I guess. It's a good goal.
Yeah, thank you again to all the people who supported. And we're sorry for being slow.
Pinku the Fish, is there something like Hollow Knight charms in Bow? Yeah, there's going to be a Dharma system.
Oh, that's another thing we can do with like getting people to design a Dharma aesthetically,
Yeah.
not the abilities, but just like the face and the colors and stuff.
That would be great. That'd be great. Yeah, if we allow them to like does co-design Dharma abilities though, yeah, that might get pretty that'll bring us some logistical challenges. Bofrog, you can equip Dharma dolls for different perks, and what's even cooler is you can upgrade them from one-eyed to two-eyed. Oh, Bofrog, so you've been paying very close attention.
Bofrog knows more about our game than we do. I actually was like insanely impressed with that wiki. That's an exaggeration, of course, but it's almost like Bofrog. I'm surprised by how much Bofrog knows about our game. It's a little scary.
Well, it seems like quite a few people were interested in the costume change and decoration change. Or I guess like different bow
Guys,
skins
that's really
in a
hard
way.
to do. I mean, it's not hard to do. It's time consuming. But what do you mean? Actually, I mean it's time consuming only if you want it to be high quality. We can easily do a color swap. Something like that. Like maybe make Bo have like a pink thing, a pink
Yeah,
cloak.
yeah, because right now, I don't have the Unity project open, but I could show you if it was. Like we have something like probably 20, close to 30 different animations for Bo. Aren't some of them aren't being used, but most of them are.
But if it was something like a color swap, we can find a way to just add a shader and just swap out the teal portions for the pink or some other color. I think Bo would look pretty in pink. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, sorry. I'm making this graphic while we're streaming for the
It,
Kickstarter stretch goal graphic.
it's all good. I got you on chat, man. I got your back.
And I know we were going to do a poll, but like I'm also multitasking like crazy right now.
Trevor, if you want, I could easily make an OpenGL shader to swap Bo's palettes. Man, Beta, always offering your services. Yeah, dude, we'll be in close contact pretty soon. You'll be sure of that. And I can confirm that now. We'll be in close contact. Uh, Bo would look pretty in every color. Really? Every color? What about black? What if Bo was
Dude,
black?
Bo would look sick in black. Are you kidding me?
Like just full on, yeah. It'd be hard to see Bo though if it was like if they had like just completely black petals, just
Right.
absent of lights.
Yeah, but
I don't
if
know,
it
it
was
could
a
be cool.
skin, like people would understand that that's not the intended design color design. So I think it would be fine. Color swaps are definitely something we can do.
Dog Starlight Goth Bo. Well, now that you said that, I kind of changed my mind. I think that would be awesome.
Could be like and give him red eyes, like red eyes black bow, like red eyes black dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's black.
That would be sick. It's like like demon form bow, like with the red glowing eyes and like a black cloak and maybe some different um markings on his head.
Pogo Bro, wait, we still doing the new laptop stretch goal for Trevor.
We already approved the new laptop for Trevor. We already approved it.
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be too ridiculous to put as a stretch goal. People would be like,
that would
"What?"
turn a lot of people off
Yeah.
too,
But
because
I know you're
an
joking,
inside
Poco
joke.
Bro. But you guys just bought Trevor a new laptop.
Yeah, thank you guys a lot.
It's funny. What happened this morning, Trevor?
Um, oh, what happened?
About your laptop?
Oh yeah, actually, as we were panicking to get the Kickstarter update message going, the Discord messages going, my computer fan was bugging out. it was terrible timing, but you know, that's probably a sign that it's time to move on from this baby. It's weird. I have like an emotional attachment to this, even though it's totally obsolete technology, but still,
Thanks for the
it's
follow,
my
he
little
rocks.
baby.
Let me just give a shout
Uh,
out. Thanks for the follow, Evernight Studio. Oh, Evernight Studio. Hey, Evernight Studio is a homie on Twitter. Belay on. Thank you for the follow. Hollow Insomnia. Thank you for the follow. Palm. Jack De Morgan. Dashard. Squishy2. Dogstar Light. Me Too KJ. Thank you guys so much for the follows.
I love those screen names.
Our community has the best names. Where's Wolf Wizard at? Wolf Wizard is my favorite name of all time.
Oh,
Ooh,
Pinku the fish, or maybe like a white skin with gold accents, so you can feel like a god.
I like that.
Oh, that is rad.
Like a kami skin, like a more like
Yeah,
elegant. Mm.
like that mixed with the like also with like a goth skin. That would be cool.
Yeah.
As Pogo suggested, doing palette exclusive to backers would be great. A lot of games have done that. All right.
I keep on getting off track here.
Metro
Oh,
KJ.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Oh, okay. Metro KJ. I know Crowsworn got flack for its stretch goals. Specifically, the Crow Cart one definitely seems like a hard part to get right.
What was they had Crowcart was a stretch goal. Crowcart kind of like okay, Crowsworn devs, Mongoose Rodeo, I love you. Crowcart was an interesting choice. I'm not sure what the thought process behind that was.
What was Crow Cart exactly?
It
I
was
think I
some
missed that whole
game that
thing.
they banged out, like some game that they banged out in a day. Like it was Mario Kart, but with Crowsworn characters.
Oh,
Or
would it like bug out all the time?
yeah, you can watch videos of it. I mean, look, they made it really quick, and it wasn't really like serious. It wasn't serious. They weren't like saying this is going to be a great game. But I didn't know it was one of the stretch goals, and that's why I'm kind of like interested in their reasoning behind that. It's because it seems like a lot of extra work.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do a bow cart.
That's actually the
I'm just
pun
putting it
works
out
though.
there.
You have to understand if you make a good pun with the word bow, that gives us a little bit of extra motivation to want to do it. So bow cart is kind of funny.
Bow cart.
Maybe someday.
Okay. Basically one of the devs had a side project and they never thought they would reach the stretch goal. Oh, so was it like a dev build then instead of yeah, I'm not sure. Can you confirm Pogo Bro if it's like a if it was a dev build and not a like a build meant to be played in public? Oh, saw on another Kickstarter a goal was mini games. If Bo already has the batting mechanic, what about a Super Smash Bros? Home run mini game or hitting
Oh,
enemies into targets?
you stopped after Super Smash Bros, and I'm like, you want us to implement the Super Smash Brothers mechanics into Bo? But okay, the home run. Coda Music, thank you for the subscription. Giving some Bo some nice pets there. Coda Music has been with us for a while. Great musician, by the way. Sorry, guys. Also, I haven't been looking at chat because this poll has just been open and haunting me this whole time.
It's all good. I got your back.
So far I have skins, bow skins on here.
Uh, mini games was one. Let's see if there's another one.
Wow, guys.
Uh, it was a spur of the moment decision, and the game was meant to be made, but the game itself was planned. Oh, this is about Crow Cart. Yeah, just as like just a personal preference. You know, even though Bo is an alpha, it's technically an alpha. I still feel very comfortable putting it out there. But yeah, if something is just bugging out, if it's not ready, or if it just doesn't feel good, then I think it's just not a good idea to do that in general.
Guys, we're
Like
almost.
even if it is a meme. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I interrupted you. We're almost at 50K. Look, if you guys can see the ticker at the bottom, right? 48.223. Wow.
Yeah, congrats. Congrats again, guys. Way to go. Thank you, Takala. Coda Music, 30 USD of those are mine. Thank you very much. We will put that to good use and make a beautiful game for you.
You
Beautiful
guys,
product.
I think I just came up with the idea for the stretch goal. I'm going to post it soon. I'm not going to spoil it. Because this is something I really wanted to do for Bo, and actually I think it's perfect for this. You guys are going to love it. So thank you for all the suggestions. And actually one of the suggestions that was made is this goal that I'm going to post really soon. Oh, yeah.
Spirit Buddy, can there be like a bow puzzle mini game like Tetris? So like bow Tetris? Bowtris?
That was not
It
a
would
good
be
pun. I'm going to be honest.
no. All right. But puns are not my specialty.
Yeah, Takala might be able to help with the pun there. All right, guys, I'm going to post the new stretch goal soon, so be on the lookout. God, we blew past. What were we at this morning? 45?
Yeah, 45,000. Now we're at 50,000. Or not yet,
40,
right?
48 point, for 48.3 thousand. Okay.
Okay.
Should I keep playing music, guys, or do you guys not care? Ooh. Let's play some music no one's heard yet. Is that okay, Moises? We'll give an exclusive since it's launch day. I have to find where it is, guys. I'm very disorganized. My Google Drive is like looks like a trash dump.
Pink of the Fish, Botris? Yeah, sorry. I'm not good at puns. That was my attempt at puns.
Have you guys heard this? Moises did. Hey, thank you for the follow, Man at Arms 2032. Moises did an 8-bit cover of Path of the Teal Lotus. It's not a. Is it a cover if it's his own song? I don't know. He did an 8-bit version of Path of the Teal Lotus. You guys want to hear that? You guys like chiptune 8-bit stuff? Maybe this could be the song that plays during the Tetris minigame. How about that? Can you guys hear it?
Trevor Trip.
This would actually be perfect for the Tetris minigame. Imagine playing Tetris.
That's not a bad idea. There's a lot of documentation on how to make Tetris games. So it wouldn't be.
You could bang that out in like a day.
Well, yeah.
It could be
I'm
our
sure
crow
about a
card.
day. Yeah, that's our crow card.
I know that Moises really into like doing chiptune stuff. Or it's like a new hobby of his.
It was real Tetris stuff.
Oh, it's a bit loud. I'm really sorry. I'll just stop it. Yeah, getting the levels when I'm on call with Trevor is a little bit complicated because his mic. Sorry about the music, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Well, there's this song that is not on the SoundCloud, but I really love. Some of you guys have. I'll turn it down a bit. Some of you guys have heard this before. Is the sound with my voice level okay for this? Yeah, this is gonna be new for a lot of people. Some people might have heard it because I played it on stream before. Coda, you definitely do need to do an acoustic cover. And actually, Moises mentioned that he wanted to do sheet music, and I'm sorry if I kind of drowned out your chat kind of got drowned out and I forgot to mention it. He wanted to know if people were interested in sheet music for Bo. It's definitely very niche because not everyone can read sheet music, or like a small percentage of a very talented small percentage of like the population can read sheet music, so but it might be nice to have. Scarfo would like some sheet music. Reptilian, are you guys pianists or musicians? Sheet music is so easy to read though. Okay, some people have a talent for it for sure, and it's a little bit easier. I used to be able to read because I played clarinet in middle school, but I've totally forgot now. Like, I understand the basics. Scarfa's a pianist? We got so many pianists in here. What's up with that? You guys like the 8-bit, 16-bit? Now I have to ask. We might do both, but I'm wondering, you guys, would you rather have a... Which one would come first? The Bo-Fi? Bo-Fi, which is like the lo-fi, which is kind of like a newer genre of music. You can just YouTube lo-fi, chill hop, relaxed beats to study to, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a meme at this point, but that music, I'm really into that kind of music. And I really wanted to do like an EP of like a few tracks from Bo, maybe like 5, 6, 7. Well, even Moises wants to do Bo-Fi first. I think the chiptune thing would be easier to do, since you already know how to do that. And I really want to do both. I really want to do both because I feel like the people who like music like everything, and then there's the hardcore chiptune fans, and then there's hardcore like lo-fi fans, and we gotta please everyone. Ooh, and an animation of Bo studying while it plays. Oh my god, great idea. Just hunched over a desk. Oh, we could get like a custom like looping animation for the Bo-Fi. Oh my god, the ideas are endless. That being said, I'm not sure where Trevor went. I think he went to the toilet. About the cover, you can talk to Moises about that, Coda. Moises is gonna like own the music. We'll just loop this song for a while. It's so calming. Everyone, okay, if you're listening to the music, close your eyes and picture like a mountainscape in the late afternoon. Picture the reeds blowing, the grass blowing. And you don't have a care in the world. The clouds are really big, puffy, moving very slowly. Alright guys, Trevor's back, and I'm gonna post the Kickstarter update. I know I was gonna do that, but... Hey Trevor, welcome back.
Welcome back. I mean,
Oh, I'm gonna turn off the music because it's impossible to hear Trevor without it. Welcome back, Trevor.
it's good to be back.
Can you catch up on chat a little bit?
Yeah. I was gone. Yeah, sorry, I had to take care of something. Alrighty. Whoa, I missed a lot of chat. Oh my god.
I've been
Music
talking a
juice-
lot about these chat a lot, so like maybe just read the most
Oh.
recent ones.
Did you read the music jukebox mode?
No, I think I stopped there.
So, Reptilian Samurai music jukebox mode in the game. That is a very interesting idea. Although I'm not sure if there's some kind of like ancient Japanese jukebox. Maybe we can invent it. But I'm definitely down with that concept. All right. I'm working on an acoustic album. May I add a guitar cover from Bo?
Yeah, I answered that already.
Okay.
Just talk to Moises.
So agreed about the music being beautiful, but a lot of it sounds very calming and peaceful too. How intense is the combat going to be in Bo?
Well,
Well, there is the boss. Have you played the boss? I'm not sure if you've played the alpha or watch a streamer play the alpha, but once you go into the boss, it gets very intense.
yeah, there's gonna be boss music, like specific boss music. It's not something we focused on a lot because we were really focused on getting the tracks for the demo ready, and we don't have intense sections in the demo, so that wasn't a priority.
Hurok777, how about a mini game which it tests your movement mastery since Bo is all about area movement for a stretch goal?
Yeah, you mean like a Palace of Pain? No, White Palace or Path of Pain? Palace of Pain. That's actually a good name. You mean like in Hollow Knight where they have the Path of Pain for like hardcore platforming fanatics to like go be masochistic?
I'd love to develop that.
Yeah,
Sounds
we
fun.
would love to do that. But I also feel like, hey, thank you, Demiclo, for the follow. I also think that incorporating the modding community might kind of already take care of that. But if you wanted an official one, that's something we can do. Again, like we're hitting these stretch goals so fast I can barely even like blink and like think. So this next stretch goal will kind of give us some breathing room here.
The community is really cool. Even with chat zoom in, it feels so close knit. Thank you, Paradox. I think you're talking about us. Maybe it was like an out of context thing, but that's about us. Thank you. I'm really impressed with the community that we're able to build over the past few months, really, with Bo. It's just an amazing community that's still developing.
I think it grew by like at least 200. Does anybody know how many Discord members we have at the moment? It blew up. It blew up. By the way, the new stretch goal is up if you guys want to check it out. This is something that I really wanted to do for Bo, and I think this is going to give us breathing room for right now. I've already talked to people who want to be involved in this thing, so
I want to see.
I really love anime, and I assume a lot of you guys love anime too.
Oh, Chris, that's a great stretch goal.
Yeah, and it's going to really help get, like, depending on the quality, which I'm gonna make sure it's really good quality. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do the animation, but I'm just gonna make sure we get the best people. I'm already talking to some people that I've huge fans of. They haven't said yes yet, so I'm not gonna mention their name. But I've already been talking to some people that are sick animators that have literally said, I really want to work on this project, but obviously they're not going to do it for free. So this is something that I'm super excited about, and I think if we get this intro out, or this anime style intro with music, it's going to help bring so many eyes onto the game and elevate our trailer that much. I mean, just think about Crowsworn's animation. Like, oh my god. Their animated cinematic intro, like, good lord. And who knows, if we do the anime style intro with music, maybe there'll be more animations to come, depending on like how closely we want to work with this new animator.
Maybe like a $2 million stretch goal could be to just make a flat out anime series with Bo.
Dude, I think you need more than $1 million for that. I'm gonna be right back, bro.
Okay. Reptilian Samurai anime ending 2. Well, that does make sense. If we're gonna have an intro, might as well have an ending, right? Although that's something that Chris would have to coordinate with the animators that come on board. Yeah, good thinking. This means that the animated into maybe the first thing many people see of Bo, though. In addition to making it high quality, it should get people intrigued into getting the game. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, I think it's brilliant to do that cinematic intro because that's something that Chris really wanted to do for a while, and it's something that we've talked about. So it just makes sense to do it now. You know, make it a goal now. That's something that a lot of people want to see for sure. Tanuki cameo and anime intro, maybe just for you. Just for you, Jumbo. Cuphead did a show. How does the Cuphead show look, by the way? Like, do any of you want to see the Cuphead show? It seems interesting. It's a bit off topic, but um, yeah, I want to see it. Just full disclosure. Beta Angel, watch us hit the goal in like a day. Oh man, that would be great. That would be great. Thomas Newman, and the animated intro makes for a great advertisement for Bo too. Oh yeah, I mean, marketing wise, that's going to be huge. Because like so try to watch the Crow Sworn trailer without the animated intro, or at least like it. I'm not sure if Crow Sworn has multiple trailers out, but just watch their most popular trailer without the animated intro, and it's a game changer pretty much. Like it takes it up such a to it just ups its game really. So yeah, the animated intro is gonna do wonders for us if we can get that. Um, yeah, Cuphead show looks amazing. It does look very interesting. It looks genuinely funny too. That's what I noticed from the trailer. It's like genuinely funny. Okay, yeah, sorry if I'm missing your chat. Yeah, I don't usually do these streams, so I'm just naturally kind of bad at reading chats at the moment. Yeah, because like my brain is not wired to do this quite yet. All right, the actual gameplay of Bo looks so gorgeous already. It's practically an anime itself. Well, that's very nice to say. Having said that, it'd be great to have an anime. Yeah. I love Bo. I want to see the community grow. I do too. Oh, Nightly Bofrog, beat it blind in like 5 to 6 hours. Do you mean Cuphead? That you beat Cuphead? I gotta admit I'm terrible at Cuphead. I think it's one of those games where it takes a lot of time to like get to just know all the mechanics, all the little not the bugs, but all the little exploits you can do to beat bosses quicker. I'm excited for Bo speedrunning. Me too.
I'm
And
back.
and speedrunning, that's something, yeah, again, that Chris and I really want to focus on or double down on is speedrunning. Bo totally is speedrunning material. It really is. Especially like as all of you will see eventually in our later playables, in our later demos. You can basically stay in the air indefinitely.
Okay, I'm back for real this time. I had to get my water.
Welcome back.
So, bye, Jumbo. Thanks for joining, and thanks for being a new, very enthusiastic part of the community. I see you very active in our Discord, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Jumbo.
So I feel really good about this new stretch goal here. Animated, let's highlight this bad boy. This is Photoshop, actually, so.
Yeah, as you were away, I was gushing about your decision to make that a stretch goal.
I'm
I
so
think that
excited
this was
about
so
this.
good.
I'm so excited.
And if we get the animated intro too, that's going to do wonders with marketing as well.
Right, so it's like a win-win.
Yeah. Who would be doing the animating? I'm not sure.
I can't say, we haven't confirmed with them because I've been in talks with them, and I was just saying like, look, I really want to do this with you, but it's, you know, it depends on the money. It depends on the money. So if the money's there, we got it. So I already got a quote from him, and this is accurate to that quote.
Reptilian Samurai, what's your design plan for respawns and checkpointing? What do you mean exactly? Because there are respawns and checkpoints already in there.
Yeah, it's not 100% fleshed out right now, but basically, right now it's like kind of Souls-like, I suppose. I've never played the game, but I heard it was Souls-like. You respawn at the last shrine you saved at. As far as like the punishment, that hasn't been completely ironed out yet.
Yeah.
If you die in the game, you die for real, says Beta Angel. That would be the ultimate Souls-like. If you die in the game, you die IRL. We would that would really be funny because a lot of like video game outlets would pick that up and being like the most intense game of all time. You die in the game, die in real life. That's like a movie premise right there. Well, there's I mean, Squid Game. There's so many movies that kind of play on that trope.
Thomas Newton, speaking of dying, what's the planned difficulty for Bo? Will there be different difficulty settings, or is it targeted specifically to either players experienced in Metroid, or targeted to experienced Metroidvania players or new players? No, there's not. As far as I know, we're not planning difficulty settings.
Yeah, that's kind of that's on the table. It's on the table, but right now there's going to be one difficulty setting. But we do really want to lean into accessibility options to make the
Um,
game more accessible to people who don't really have the hardcore platforming skills that some people have.
there is an idea that one of our Discord members had that I thought was really interesting. Um, like we could have an assist mode similar to Celeste. And I'm actually much more down for that than making like a difficulty system. Because with difficulty system, also you have to change the design quite like it like you either have to change the design of already designed areas quite a bit, or that's just gonna be another huge uh just note to keep in your brain when you're designing these areas, and that there's gonna be multiple difficulties. But with an assist mode though, like what Celeste does, I thought that was very interesting. Also because I'm just a total nerd about Celeste. I love Celeste so much.
Yeah, Trevor's a big Celeste buff.
Yeah, I beat it so quickly. I beat it, well, I not quickly in the sense that like, oh, I'm so good at games, but like I beat it. I spent a lot of hours in a short, like in a condensed amount of time, if you know what I mean. Bowfrog, new stretch goal, 69K. That would kill our Kickstarter if we did that. But interesting thinking.
No, I think people would find it. I mean, people would find it funny. I think.
69K.
Uh, Beta Angel, you could implement a filter system for objects, change based on difficulty, so you don't have to redesign entire sections. Yeah, we're looking into it, Beta. Thank you. Coda says boss rush mode. Yeah, boss rush mode is on the table. Absolutely, 1000%.
Boss rush mode seems very fun and doable. 65K for multiple player skins. I think I think anything with, or I'm not sure. I don't know how much work that would take on the animating end, because I wouldn't really have to touch that necessarily on my end. Um,
Like anything beyond like putting a hat on Bo or uh color swapping would be quite intensive. Like the degree of difficulty for skins is really uh it's really steep, or like it's a little bit of a bell curve rather. Like doing a color swap is really easy, and then changing the markings on the face is like exponentially harder, or exponentially more work. Than doing something like maybe adding a hat or something wouldn't be too much work. But as soon as you get into like changing the mask, like the shape of the mask, it takes a lot more work.
Also, this is totally off topic, but if anyone can notice, this is the coffee I'm drinking right now. It's a Thai espresso.
Trevor's addicted to that stuff.
Yeah, I think this will probably cause my early death.
Actually,
There,
coffee's
there,
supposed to be very good for um like your brain over the long term. I don't know, maybe some coffee people made that study, some like coffee corporation, but apparently like if you drink coffee, coffee drinkers are more likely or less likely to have neural degenerative diseases and stuff. So, at least that's what I hope, since I'm also addicted to coffee.
well, that makes sense because of I guess, because of the constant influx of caffeine and stimulation, I guess, going into your brain. Or unless there's like some other properties in the coffee beans that are good. Yeah, Bofrog, there are a lot of cons of coffee, but oh man, the pros are really good. for coffee. Just saying.
Yeah, I think the trade-offs, like the negatives or the positives outweigh the negatives with coffee for me. When I don't drink coffee, I feel awful. I feel literally sick. I'm not proud of that, but that's just how it goes.
Actually, fun fact. So when I left a few minutes ago to go to the bathroom, I was actually having a headache because I didn't drink coffee this morning.
Yeah, me too. But I think that also had something to do with the way I slept. My neck was kind of like. Anyway, Blueberry says, how possible would it be to have a level editor mode? Very possible. And we're already in talks with Beta Hollow about that. We want the modding community to be strong. Exoplanetary says, alternate mode when Bo drinks coffee instead of tea. Ooh, and then he gets like a little bit of pep in his step. Pinku the fish. Maybe you could make...
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Pinku the fish says, maybe you could make some modding the game easy and make a little environment for coding. There would be oh my god, my Google started playing like some song with fish in the title because it thought I told it to.
Then you could make modding the game easier and make like a little environment for coding.
Hey Google.
When you mean little environment, do you mean like an IDE? I know that's totally like that's really technical, and I think a lot of people don't know what an IDE is, but is that what you're talking about by an environment? Or do you mean like a community for coding around Bo and modding it? You know, you guys are making me think a lot about the coffee mode. Honestly, like I think that's something that we might have to talk about, like not even being a stretch goal in general. That just seems like an interesting idea to put into Bo. It's like you have a tea mode, coffee mode.
Let's see, where are we at with the Kickstarter? 48.3. So I really hope we make this anime stretch goal here. That'd be sick.
A speed run / coffee mode where everything is just twice as fast might be an easy lift and a fun addition. I'm not sure how we'd make it twice as fast. I guess like the speed of everything is twice as fast, or if you can increase the speed of the game some way.
Oh, by the way,
fast.
someone I forgot to thank and shout out on Twitter is Alan Becker. Do you guys know who Alan Becker is? This dude? Alan Becker, fun fact, was my neighbor in California for a number of years. So he's a friend of mine. He's an insanely successful YouTuber. You guys might know him. He does the animator versus animation stuff. And he retweet and a lot of Minecraft stuff. And he's a friend of mine. And I told him about the Kickstarter, and he retweeted it. So, damn, we have 20K views on this? Dude, thank you, Mossbag. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alan Becker, so much. Alan Becker actually consulted with me on one of the animations for Bo, which was the attack animation, because it wasn't feeling right. So I sent an example to him, and he kind of told me what he thought. He's insanely busy, so I try not to bother him. I try not to bother him as much as possible, but he's such a cool guy. He's one of the Alan Becker is one of the nicest, most humble human beings I've ever met in my life, and he's just insanely talented. So everyone go like this tweet, comment, say thank you, Alan, we love you, etc. And go follow him because he's insanely talented. The YouTube he has here is not his main channel. Oh yeah, it is. Look at this. 18 million subs. By the way, Alan Becker's one of the biggest YouTubers of all time. Let me just say. But he on his gaming channel, I think it's AVG.
AVG Allen.
Yeah, AVG, Animator versus Games. I'm kind of nervous about this, but he's doing a dedicated video to the bow demo on Saturday. So everyone go subscribe to Animators versus Games. This is not as big as his main channel, but I mean, 500k subs is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm super, like, oh my god, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Do you think we should give him a heads up about like batting rocks?
Yeah,
and using
I'm
the
gonna talk
analog
to him
stick?
before to make sure like he knows what's up with the demo, because there are some quirks with the demo that he should know about.
Yeah. Just to comment on some streamers yesterday too, like there's some that I know Gaijin in particular, he refused to use the analog stick for batting, which was painful to watch. But to his credit though, he seems like an extremely experienced gamer and
Yo,
he got
Gaijin
through it
Goomba's,
pretty
yeah,
good.
he's a god gamer. Like, I was like, oh no, he's using the D-pad, but like he was using the D-pad extremely skillfully and had no issues with it. Thanks, Jules Neek, for the follow. So people who are just tuning in or listening now, on Saturday, the video is not going to be out on Saturday, but on Saturday, Alan Becker is going to be doing a dedicated video to the bow demo on his channel, Animators versus Games. And the video, I assume, will come out the following week.
Would you want to make a mode that changes things more than number, for example, new attacks for bosses and enemies? Um, so Jimmy Jab, could you explain a little bit more of what you mean? I'm not sure. Like for each enemy and boss, it requires. I think I know what you mean. Like bosses and enemies have new kinds of attacks. I think that's
Yeah,
what you're saying.
basically what I think he means is just not like increasing the health stat or the attack stat of the boss, but like making it actually something a little more creative, like a different attack. Or
Oh yeah, I see what you
is that
mean.
what you mean?
Yeah, if we do that, that's that's definitely an interesting thing to do. It's just that does require a lot more work. Like first thing that comes to mind is the animations. So like for every new attack, and every new behavior in general, we just have to do completely new animations. And also on my end, I'm gonna have to program new like how that basically how it works.
Bofrog says, by the way, will Armakillo boss always be the same skin as Armakillo? Actually, it's not the same skin currently. If you notice the helmet, the samurai horns on the Armakillo boss are golden, and they have a shining animation on them, while the regular Armakillos have like they have a samurai helmet, but it's less ornate.
Thomas Newton, since people were talking about the D-pad versus joystick, what kind of control support is planned for Bow? There are a lot of different PC controllers out there, and now you'll have the Switch controllers. Yeah, don't don't worry about that. We're going to make it compatible for pretty much
Also,
everything.
yeah, and also you mentioned keyboard and stuff. That's already implemented. It feels
Yeah.
decent on keyboard now. We need to tweak it. We were definitely focusing more on uh controller initially.
Will you play the last 10 minutes of Ori on this stream? That's what Bofrog's
It's not
saying.
the last 10 minutes, dude. Are you like serious about it being 10 minutes?
Yeah, he's saying no capping though, there really is only 10 minutes.
Let's see. User system. Are you doing the Switch version or is it like animation and another company? We would have to outsource. And we are also in talk with some publishers, and the publishers just basically do all that for you. Porting it to Switch would not be fun in any way, shape, or form. Just because it's not like something that's fun. It's just all grunt work. It's just like translating the code base, um, dev, just testing. There's like not no creativity, but there's not really any creativity involved. So we're gonna outsource that. Also, we don't know how to do that. So we're gonna outsource it to people who are professionals and that know how to do that because we don't know how to do that. We only know how to do it for PC.
Yeah, and don't worry, you guys. Like we'll get it done, and that's something that I'll most likely be overseeing anyway, because I'm the programmer. So yeah, just don't worry about it. It'll be it'll be available for Switch, no problem.
User system. Wait, how do you have a goal if you have not decided about the Nintendo Switch? We What do you mean? We did decide on it. Switch is coming out, but we are not like Squid Shock is not porting it. Another company will port it, is what we're saying. We are not going to do the porting physically ourselves. We're going to outsource it to get ported. Do you
Beta
understand what I'm
Angel.
saying?
Do I or the chat?
Oh, the chat.
Oh.
I know you know.
Beta Angel, don't worry, guys. I will personally ensure a Dreamcast version. Man, you love Dreamcasts.
I never had a Dreamcast, so
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Dreamcast, man.
I definitely played it, but I never had it. User system, we do know who will port it. It's coming to Switch, 1,000%.
Pinku the Fish, will the game
Actually, I
just
can't promise
fully...
like 1,000% anything, but it's coming to Switch. I don't want to say anything that I can't 1,000% say, but it's coming to Switch. Don't worry.
Yeah, guys,
I need to say that it's going to be later. It's going to be later than the PC release. That's just how it is with every game, unless you really delay things. So either we delay the PC release and switch in tandem. I mean, delay the PC release in order for the Switch release to be ready, or the PC could come out first. It's something we have to decide, but it just takes longer for Switch because you guys have no idea. Like maybe you do have an idea. I'm not going to say you don't have an idea, but Steam is like very easy to get your game on Steam. To get your game on a Nintendo console has 1,000 extra steps and like fees and stuff. That's why a lot of these Kickstarters don't do Nintendo Switch or any console. It's just because it's a whole thing.
Pinku the Fish, will the game just fully drop at some point or slowly get bigger and bigger? Um, So with that, do you mean that after we release the full game that will add content to it? Is that what you mean?
Or
Because that's pretty much our plan, is that we'll like I'm down to work on a DLC. It depends on our stretch goals, of course. But it's gonna be like a full release
oh,
game.
excuse me.
Like nothing added to that necessarily, except for patches.
Yeah, Beta Angel it gave some good info. Nintendo is extremely serious about policing every game that goes through. Yeah, so you have to go through this whole process. So it's either delay PC to go in tandem with Switch or release PC first. Yeah, and it's expensive, like the dev kit. But we wouldn't. But that's why we also need to outsource it. Like, why would we spend money on a dev kit when we can just pay a company who already has the dev kit to do it? It's just like you need to outsource. I don't know if it's 10K, but it's not it's not a small amount of money.
Nightly Bowfrog, Crimson. Oh, you're just naming off all the areas. Crimson Bamboo Forest, Uzumaki Cave, Central Bridge, Sakura City, Megumi Mountain, Midori Forest, Origami Celestial region, Bathhouse region. I named Megumi Mountain, by the way. I
Yep.
think that's the only thing the only area I actually named. Yeah, Bowfrog, you remember at least all the areas that the public knows about for sure, that are like um in the Kickstarter trailer and in the demo. We have a lot more planned though. We have quite a few other areas as well that we want to get to.
Jimmy Jab says, how difficult would you say Bow is platforming wise to Celeste and combat wise compared to Hollow Knight? Right now, it's not as difficult as Celeste, but that's because a lot of the later, more difficult stuff hasn't been fleshed out yet. And combat wise compared to Hollow Knight, it'd probably be. It's hard to compare it to Hollow Knight because a lot of our boss fights and combat are based more around platforming than actual combat. Like in Hollow Knight, it's about the combat system, and I don't mean this as a negative thing, but it's pretty. Actually, it's not that simple. It can get complicated, actually, if you really put in the work to learn all the spells and stuff, but it's fairly simple, right? You're just hitting things, right? Jumping and dodging. With Bow, you're gonna do jumping and dodging, but you're gonna have a lot more options than just the dash or like descending dark or something. It's more about movement. So it's hard to like just to say yes, it's going to be harder or easier. We'll let you guys find out for yourselves.
Yeah, don't worry, Jimmy Jab. The Celeste style platforming, it's coming. Like there was a lot of times and when Chris and I were developing this demo that like um I had to stop myself from putting in super tough platforming for this demo because I really wanted to, like similar to Celeste. But it's yeah, this demo it's more showing off of it's like an introduction of the main mechanics and of the bat mechanic. So we couldn't go too crazy with the difficulty. But it's coming. Don't you worry.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Captain No Beardy. And welcome to the Bowmunity. Thomas says, other than Bow looking absolutely gorgeous, what do you think makes it stand out from other Metroidvanias? It's it's I would say it's a little bit more quest driven than other Metroidvanias. I mean, if you're talking about Hollow Knight, I haven't played Blasphemous, so I can't speak on Blasphemous. But you know, you don't really go on quests in Metroid in Hollow Knight at all, right? Well, there's the Delicate Flower quest, but that's about it. So there's going to be a resource gathering mechanic that's not quite as present in Hollow Knight, and a crafting mechanic that's not quite present in Hollow Knight. Again, it's much more platform focused than I think other Metroidvanias would be. Again, I don't know much about Blasphemous, but if you maybe wanted to bring up a different title that I do know, I could tell you how it's different. It's gonna be, look, it's gonna play similar to Ori, and it's funny because I had never played Ori until very recently, and like by the time we had already designed most of Bo, and like how it's gonna function, I hadn't played Ori, but now that I'm playing Ori, I'm like, oh my god, this is extremely similar to how Bo is going to function. It's very interesting. So a lot of people have been drawing comparisons to Ori, and it's just funny. It kind of happened in parallel. Like the bash mechanic is, people have been saying the bat mechanic is very similar, but they had nothing to do with each other. The bat mechanic was actually inspired by Guacamelee and Lethal League. So we got to give credit to Guacamelee and Lethal League for that.
Has anyone played Lethal League, by the way? It's like totally not in the genre of Bo, or it's like a totally different animal in itself. But you know, its throwing mechanic was very interesting, so we kind of got inspiration from it.
Yeah, we could watch a little bit of Lethal League. Lethal League is like a I don't know what genre. It's a fighting game. It's a fighting game. Here it is.
Captain O'Beardy. I've actually never played Ori, but it seems really fun. Excellent screen name, by the way.
This is Lethal League. It's like a goofy fighting game where they use baseball bats. The characters in it are really cool. Scarf. Oh my god, I love Guacamelee. We love Guacamelee too. Have you played the new Drinkbox Studio game? It's very different. It's a departure from Guacamelee for sure. I don't know if it's my type of game, but it looked interesting. Thomas says, Ori looked great. Dude, playing Ori, recently, I could not believe that game was 2014. I mean, I know they had Microsoft money to like hire like an insane art staff, but it just the environments kind of blew me away. And like, while we can't do like, I just admit that we don't have the resources to do something like that. Where we do shine is like everything is going to be highly stylized and just look different than other games. Like if you see stuff that's like some people might consider as unpolished or something, like a lot of these design choices are intentional. Like like maybe we don't have as many frames as in our animations. It's like kind of to give a more hand-drawn feel, paper cut feel. So we're really leaning into the stylization, using a lot of Japanese pattern making type stuff.
Nightly Bowfrog, Will of the Wisps is heavily unpolished on Xbox, really. I mean, even considering that Xbox is a Microsoft product.
Yeah,
Good luck.
that's dumb. I don't know what happened there.
It's unpolished on all consoles. Yikes.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
have
I
to also
guess.
think like these AAA titles, they're under so much pressure, and like I don't want to like go to bat for these AAA companies because a lot of them are kind of scummy. I'm not talking about the companies themselves because a lot of they're corporations. They're really kind of scummy, and I'm not going to mention anyone in particular, but you guys might know who I'm talking about. But I'm not talking about the employees, okay? Like the employees are all doing a great job. But they're under a lot of pressure because of the overhead and stuff. So sometimes like weird design decisions get made, and it's just bad management more than the failure of the artists or the designers. Thomas says, it looks like Lethal League has a lot of focus on bouncing the walls and stuff. If that helped inspire the bat mechanic. Yes, there will be bouncing. There will be slow-moving battable objects that you can use to pogo off of, or maybe guide through certain levels, kind of like an escort type mission thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all prototyped and ready to go. Ready to design something bigger around it.
Yeah, and if you guys notice too, like in the animations in that Lethal League video, like you could see when as soon as they throw the ball, then the ball kind of expands and vertically gets shrunk a little bit.
Squash.
Or squashed, yeah. That yeah, we took that from Lethal League and put it in our animation.
Yeah,
Or
the
in
gameplay
Chris's
is not
animation.
Lethal League, but like the idea was inspired by Lethal League. Has nothing to do with Lethal League other than just like some vague inspirations. All right. We've been going for 2 hours and we kind of got a lot of work to do today, but we thank
Jesus. Has it been 2 hours? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
It's been 2
Oh my
hours.
God. That was fast.
Yeah, it goes fast when the chat's popping off. I'm not going to be playing Ori. We're too honestly, I'm kind of like, especially after today, I'm too busy to be doing gaming streams, but I really thought that this stream was important to do. To just get feedback from the community a little bit. Also celebrate with you guys for being 100% fully funded on Kickstarter and then some. Actually, why don't we check exactly how much, what percent we're at? Let me just find that.
I'm kind of paranoid if like because we were sleeping while we hit the goal, if like that took that kind of turned some backers off because we weren't posting
Nah, I don't think
anything.
so. A little
'Cause
witchy's here. Hey, little witchy. Oh, you were lurking. Or maybe you said hi and it got like drowned out. So we're 138% funded. 138%. With 949 backers. 28 days to go. So we're in really good shape. I think we still haven't gotten the Project We Love badge, which is criminal.
yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
It's criminal. It really is. They don't love us. Kickstarter doesn't love us. Captain No Beardy, how feasible is getting some voice acting done for the game? A lot of people have mentioned that. I personally don't like voice acting in games. So it's not incredibly likely. Or it's feasible, but it's not likely.
I think like the direction that we're going to with the dialogue, like kind of like the dialogue music, I think that's really unique.
Yeah, a lot of
And
people have
it's
said they liked that. I don't even know if a lot of people understand what's going on, but Hollow Boy, who is a Twitch streamer, mentioned it in her playthrough, and she loved it. She really like went into detail about how like the instrument is the voice of the bird. With Tori, it's a little more clear with Tori because they're like woodwind instruments. But if you notice, Asahi has a different instrument. It's a gayagum, which is actually a Korean string instrument when he talks. And like someone like Toshi, who's like a cave dwelling.
Hollow Boy.
Hey, no, Hollow Boy's in here. Hey, Hollow Boy, we were literally just talking about you. I don't know if you were lurking and then heard your name.
Hollow Boy, we loved your stream so much.
Yeah, I was watching it last night and I was like, Trevor, oh my God, you got to see this because you you were so like your reactions were so good, and we don't get to like see face cam a lot. A lot of our a lot of our playthroughs that we watch don't have face cam. Like 99% of them. So watching a gamer play the game and getting to see their facials, like their reactions, the laughter, the smiles, the frustration. I noticed some frustration during the boss fight. But everything, it really changes the way, changes the experience in a really good way.
And also kudos to you for playing, I think it was like half of the game with a PS5 controller, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, I felt bad
Kudos
about
to
that.
you.
Like, I felt really bad about that. Like, the you didn't get the intended experience, right? But like, still, I guess you liked it. So, but it was kind of like, it kind of made me sad to see like you struggling to find the button, like which button is the actual button. We are definitely aware that certain controllers have weird button mappings. That's why we recommend the Xbox controller. Oh, your partner ran off and bought you an Xbox controller? Did you switch mid playthrough?
Yeah. Yeah, she switched mid
Oh, I must
playthrough.
have missed that.
He came in clutch. For sure.
Yo, big ups to your partner. Yeah, Steam controller is fully supported according to Beta Angel. We have not tested that because I don't own one. Look, the early builds are going to be optimized for what peripherals Trevor and I own at the time. And then we
Yeah.
worry, and or maybe like what peripherals are the most used, which is the Xbox controller and keyboard and mouse. So
Yeah, and at the end of the day, when it came to the whole controller issue just surrounding this alpha demo in general, it's all basically it comes down to a time management thing because of course if any of you have tried to make a game before, or just a big project in general, you know, you have the capabilities to it's not that we can't do it, it's just that we're prioritizing a lot of tasks over one another. So yeah, but yeah, guys, don't worry about the controller thing in the future. That's going to be no problem at all.
and we'll try and make D-pad function better.
Yeah, that was something that surprised us.
Yeah, I to be honest, I've my whole life I've played every single game possible that has analog support with the analog stick. And I had no idea that people even use the D-pad. Like I consider myself a pretty hardcore gamer, but I was shocked by how many people just prefer D-pad outright. I'm just ignorant. Hollow
Oh,
Boy, yeah, anime intro, anime style intro with music. This is
we got
something
a
I'm super excited about.
we got a coding question. I'm thinking about learning to code to make a full-on Celeste mod with new obstacles. Um,
Does that not already exist? I mean, I don't know that it exists, but I feel like it should
I'm not sure.
exist. Continue, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I'm not sure. I don't have any experience in modding, so I'm not sure like what language you would use. If there's like a specific framework that you use for modding,
You could
it's
talk to
not.
Beta Angel about that.
Yeah, he used. Oh, so let's use the C. Oh yeah, that's right, Beta. You told me they use C sharp. Also, fun fact: the developers of Celeste developed their own engine, their own game engine for Celeste.
Bofrock says, what was the coding tutorial I was talking about earlier? I don't think I was. Are you talking about the full-time game dev thing?
Yeah, I think that's what he's referring to.
I'll link it in the chat.
And Bofrog, it's not necessarily a coding tutorial per se. It's just like a Unity. Or I think so, right, Chris? It's like a Unity tutorial in general.
it's everything. Like if you want to become a game dev, it teaches you how to do it. So it goes into detail about. I don't like this. This is becoming an ad for Thomas Precious course, but look, I got to give credit where it's due. This guy really is the reason Bo is existing. So the website is fulltimegamedev.com. And basically, he goes into detail about everything from doing a Kickstarter to learning how to make art for your game, marketing, just every step of the way. Like, looking at this course helped me in a way that is invaluable. All right, guys, we really gotta cut this pretty soon because we gotta get going. We gotta get moving. So I want to thank everyone, especially Gaijin, Rauya, Alan Becker, Yacht Club Games, Crowsworn Devs at Mongoose Rodeo. You guys really, you didn't need to do this. You didn't need to come and support like us, our small team, but you guys did it, and I'm still like getting over it. Like, and we just want to thank you so much. The Team Cherry marketer. Wait, stop. Bofrog, proof. Bofrog, can I get some proof on that? He said the Team Cherry marketer gave us a shout out or something. Left tweeted. Sorry, hold up.
Dude, Chris is gonna lose his shit, man.
I cannot right now.
Well,
Dude,
thank you, everyone.
This guy, okay. If you don't know who this is, just look at his banner, okay? Do you guys know who Leth is? Leth, or Matthew Griffin, aka Leth, is marketing and publishing for Hollow Knight Silk Song and Crowsworn.
Well, thank you very much, Les.
Yeah, thank you, Leth.
Huge.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to retweet this and maybe even get in contact with Leth. Oh my god, there's so much happening today. Yeah, guys.
Hype.
I don't even know what to say anymore, but yeah. This kind of when did he do this? When did this get tweeted?
Oh, this
is
is
9 hours ago. Oh, okay, so that he also contributed. Oh my god. Thank you, Leth. I didn't even know this. I'm like learning new things about what happened while we were sleeping every 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm speechless. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone so much. You guys have been incredibly supportive, and I know you guys will continue to support, and it's just the hype train is chugging at full speed. We just got to keep shoveling some fuel in there, okay? So let's stay active in the Discord. Be on the lookout for our fan art competition that's coming up soon. And just keep your eye on those stretch goals and just keep helping us. Okay. Yeah, Mossbag was Hollow Boy saw the Mossbag thing. Mossbag was actually in our stream. He was just in here briefly just to kind of say hello, but that was insane. Okay. Good luck with everything, Chris and Trevor. Congratulations on a successful Kickstarter. Here's hoping it keeps going up from here. Good luck with development. Thank you. You said it all right there, and I think Thomas speaks for everyone, or I hope. Jimmy Jab, I'm starting to watch anime because of this game. Start with, well, I don't know.
Maybe Attack on
we really
Titan?
like Attack on Titan. It's a little bit intense. So if you don't like intense stuff, it's not like an anime for kids. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's a brutal anime.
But if you want like a good place to start with anime, maybe I don't know. People really like One Piece, but it's not for everyone. Start watching the Studio Ghibli movies. They're bite-sized. You don't have to like sit down and watch a whole series. You can just watch a movie. So start with Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, all movies that I grew up with that are just such a joy to watch. I've seen Totoro like 100 times. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle like 100 times. Princess Mononoke, yeah. Okay, wow. So we're ending the stream on a very high note. Yeah, but we really got to get going. We love all of you. Trevor, you want to say something?
I mean, I have nothing to add really, other than I love all of you guys, all of you.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. See you next time, probably tomorrow when things are a little bit more contained and manageable on our end. Maybe I'll continue with the Ori playthrough. Goodbye. Thank you for all the new followers and all the new community members.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're going to 100k Bowfrog. Let's do it. Okay. Bye-bye.